Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 5 Minutes of Authenticity. I'm your host, Pritha Lal, and if you have been here before, thank you so much for coming back. And if this is your first visit to this space, a very warm welcome. I hope you will stay, I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you will revisit. I am an authenticity life coach, friends, and I have the privilege of sharing some very keen, very thoughtful, very intentional insights that I am privy to thanks to the reflections of my clients, their process of growth through one conversation at a time in the realm of authenticity, in wanting to live their authentic selves one step at a time. Every month I pick a topic, and this month we are talking about living our truth. Today, let us talk a little bit about micro acts of alignment. Last time, if you recall, I was very emphatic about saying that living our truth isn't about just knowing it, right? It is not just about believing that you can do something or you're worth something, or you can say no, or you can create a habit, or you can make a change. Those are wonderful. Those declarations are very helpful, and they are extremely required if such things motivate you. But the rubber hits the road when we start to align our actions to our words. When we start to, as the phrase goes, start to walk the talk. Today, we're going to talk about the power of small or the micro acts of alignment that shape our life, that shape our living, that make us take one more step closer to live an authentic life. The most important thing to keep in mind, friends, is that you don't need to overhaul your life to live authentically. You don't have to go about changing every single thing to live an authentic life. I've mentioned this before. Authenticity is not a personality trait. It is a practice. It is the art of doing. So you don't need a grand gesture to live your truth. You don't need a huge declaration. You just need a series of tiny, intentional, doable choices that you act upon. Choices that feel right in your body, choices that align with your mind, choices after which you feel, yes, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I was supposed to do. And I feel so good doing it now that I finally went and saw this movie on my own because nobody else wanted to go. And I really wanted to go, but I was scared of going all by myself. What would people think? I was in a theater by myself. But guess what? I did it and I felt awesome. That is alignment, my friends. Alignment is a sensation. It is a breath that deepens when you honor a boundary. And we talked about boundaries last month. We talked about those edges, those windows that we can open and close because guess what? We own it. It's a lightness in your chest when you follow through. It is that quiet joy of doing what you said you would do. I find this very relevant when we start to talk about habits in some of my discussions in my workshops or in one-on-one. Habits are something that require accountability. And the person you are accountable to at the end of the day is yourself. And therefore, habits require a sense of discipline. Now, once you start to align your true living to your thoughts, to your actions, and you start to create a habit around it, it is a fantastic feeling. So, for half an hour earlier so you can go for a walk in the morning or get in some sort of an exercise in the morning. Or you have decided that you're going to read more than you used to, and so you're going to find 20 minutes every day to take that on. You have this all written down somewhere. You have made notes, you have apps, you have time slotted out, you have your calendar written out, but guess what? And I am so guilty of this. If you look at my calendar, I have read as an actual item on my calendar every single day in my schedule, but I don't get to it every time. And guess what? I feel terrible I feel that I did not live my truth that day. Of course, I don't make a dramatic deal about it, but I notice the days I do make that conscious effort, I make that micro shift, I try to stay consistent, I feel awesome. I feel that sense of, it's almost a sense of accomplishments. I mean, 20 minutes of reading is really not a big deal. But for me, with my schedule, if I can make the time, if I can align myself to it, it's a huge plus. So misalignment on days when I cannot do this, it feels like a wobble. It's when you're trying to hold a pose in yoga and you just cannot steady yourself. And then you tell yourself, I just doom scrolled, as a friend of mine says. I just doom scrolled through Instagram for 20 minutes where I accomplished nothing. Instead, I could have used that time to read a little bit from my book. So you feel that heaviness, and it's not comfortable, to be honest with you. So I promise this week I shall notice one micro moment of alignment. Whether it's my reading, whether it's taking my time to meditate, whatever it is. One small choice that reinforces the idea of what I want to aspire for, the person I want to become. Because it is statistically shown that even 2% shifts, or a very microscopic shift done consistently, changes much more than a very, very inconsistent change over one time and then not following through. You don't need perfection. You just need the presence. And I will repeat this again from last time. You are privileged to begin every single day, because authenticity is not a trait, friends. It is a practice. And we will talk more about this practice and when this kind of living our truth feels uncomfortable. Think of the times when you've had to say no. We'll talk about that next time. Until then, this is Pritha signing off for now. You were listening to 5 Minutes of Authenticity. Take care, friends.